Hello again, all you TinyQ fans. Got a few more castings here. This is one today called the Isuzu N Series 2006, and it's a dump truck, it looks like, or some sort of construction vehicle. It's number 11 in the series, and we'll take a look-see. This is part of the Pro Series, so it has a metal chassis, turnable steering wheels, and some sort of magic sand in a bucket. Alright. Sadly, I wish this brand made more castings. They recently released a couple of VWs, but it's not. They're only like 2 or 3 different castings, and they're all VWs. So I ordered this one I got locally, but I've ordered directly from their website in the past. But it doesn't make sense to order off their website unless you buy a bunch of them, to save on shipping costs. So I'm gonna hold off until they come out with more castings before I order those VWs. Of course, if they show up locally in my area, then I might buy them. But that's the story there. Okay, so this comes in. These Pros come in these Lego type of cases that open here on the side, which are kind of neat. We got these accessories here, and then this is, you can unscrew this base if you really wanted to, but it's like a friction fit here. I just don't want to slam it into the roof. There we go. So you can see it's got some teeth that are holding the aluminum chassis. I actually use these boxes for other custom type of choro-qs. Alright, so we'll get to that I guess later. Word now. Magic sand, dangerous, do not eat. I don't know really what magic sand is. I'm gonna guess it never dries out. That would be my guess. Maybe it's just like sand and oil mixed together or something. Or actually, I don't think it's actually sand. It's too small, the particles. I have a suspicion it might be like grains of plastic. But unfortunately, it's still flaking, I don't think I'm going to open this. I don't want this stuff getting all over my floor or anything like that. So I will open this bucket though. Oh, it'd be cool. I'm going to put some accessories in this thing so I can haul some stuff. But here's this bucket. It's plastic. It's hollow. It's like kind of a rubbery plastic, kind of like action figure plastic. So it's obviously just a bucket. Just some handles, not so much detail, I guess. Yeah, I gotta hold off on this. I'm gonna actually probably just throw that out. Alright, let's hook at this here. So these chassis from Isuzu are, I think, just blank chassis. I don't think they come with anything on the back. So people buy the trucks blank, and then they build different types of rear ends, box trucks, dump trucks, whatever, flatbeds, car wreckers. So all we can really compare it to is the front end. And I would say it does look like the front end of that vehicle. The side windows are also cut in that same similar fashion. This one's got some tall door handles though, which might have been the case. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Anyways, it's a cartoon car. We can't expect it to look like the real photographs, or it wouldn't be deformed. Alright, so we got the standard wheels here from TinyQ. They're just black today. I kind of wish they were a different color. Maybe I'll repaint them. It's hard to see the details. There are nice details. You can see 6 lug nuts and like a center cap and all that stuff, but anyways, here's a steering mechanism. You can twist this with your fingers to steer it, or I find it just might be easier to move both wheels at the same time. Right? I like it because you can pose for better photos. It just looks a little better than a standard straight setup. Yeah, so a little more dynamics to your dioramas or just looking at them. Alright, so the windows, I think they might be totally opaque. I can't see. Let me see. If I look from the bottom, can I see anything? No, they are actually smoked. I can see the pick moving back there. They're just exceptionally dark. They might as well just make them totally black. But anyways, they are smoked. Alright, some raised painted wiper blades, part of the window molding. And then TinyQ has these nice rubbery mirrors, kind of like Mini GT, so they're not going to break off. The Isuzu's printed nicely. Oh, but sadly this is not. It's like there's a weird paint bubble on top of that printing. Like somehow some extra paint got stuck on there. So that's too bad. I should have caught. Oh, I'm not sure if I could have seen that through the packaging. Maybe I could have, but I wasn't looking hard enough. Alright, some recesses with some black paint here, and then really cool headlights. You know, the clear lens, and then you have the molded bucket behind it. And there actually is orange on that top one, so that must be the turn signal up there. This is just silver paint here, black paint here, blank license plate. Going to the top, we have some reinforcement ribbing there. And that door handle, yeah, it is cast and molded. Would you pull this little center section? I don't know what these are. Maybe running lights or something? That's what I'm gonna guess. A little orange here for this marker. And then panel cuts are alright. There's a little mud flap here and a little step here with an opening. Then some more steps on the bed. I have no idea what that text says. Probably Chinese though, being a Chinese company that made this toy. And then we have a yellow license plate back here. Maybe that's the color of commercial plates in China or Taiwan. And then nice colors for the lights back here. Backup, brake, turn signal, more text, and then this bed folds down. What's this? I was hoping it slides out, but I don't get any indication this comes apart. Maybe it's just to hide something. It's not functional. Alright, this side is pretty much the same as the other side from what I can tell. Alrighty. And then there's like some sort of a barrier here to keep, you know, the load from running into the cabin. I don't know if these are tie downs or something, but and then you can actually see, you know, there's a little black window back there as well. It's probably dark smoked. And then the mirrors have some silver paint in them, which is a really nice touch, I think. And even that little circular one has silver in it, so that's cool. Alright, so as far as cartoon dump trucks go, this is one of the best ones I've seen. Granted, it's the first one I've seen. So, oh, look at this. Alright. There's a little oil there. Interesting. So this is hiding the spring motor. These things are pullback toys. Okay, well I guess if you want to make a custom rear end, you know, like a box van or something like that, that's kind of nice that you can remove this. But for me, I'm not that motivated. I'm perfectly happy having the way it is. So. Like you just the way you are. Alright, time to pull out some other cartoon-esque vehicles. I have no commercial trucks in 164. They're just too big, so it's not going to happen. Oh, we gotta pose it. Right, pose some steering, give it some dynamic action. Put that load back there. I kind of feel like it would have made sense if this was taller. The actual depth of the bucket back there, right? Because right now it's not really holding much depth-wise. They could have easily made this taller and maybe lost this instead. Okay, well anyways, I'm thinking I'm going to put a load in there. I have a bunch of, you know, 164 scale accessories I've collected over the time. So let's see what do we have. Well, I got this 3D printed push cart thing. I have a big traffic cone. Maybe that's a little too tall. I got this little thing here, a different type of traffic cone. A pallet. There's a little pallet. You know, I'm thinking the traffic cones might be too much. But I could see a pallet in there. And maybe a fuel jug. And then a different TinyQ, there's a television. Nah, that makes no sense. The welder? No, it's not even painted. Different fuel jug. Okay, I guess that's enough for now. No need to... Well, you know, I don't have any opportunities to show off a Dalek. So, that's from an old TV show called Doctor Who. Alright, let's see what other cartoony vehicles we have. From TinyQ Pro again, we have a Hino 300 World Champion tow truck. And so you'll see the wheels on that one are the same mold, but they're silver, so you can actually see them. But the front end of that is a Hino, as I mentioned. This next one is an actual choro-q. And it's some sort of Toyota, I believe. And it's some sort of vacuum truck. So I think it's meant to like vacuum up leaves or something like that. I like that it has a license plate. That's a cool one. Another TinyQ is this Fiat, and it's some sort of hamburger truck. I think it's a real hamburger truck, either I think Taiwan or Hong Kong. I forget where this company is from. Toy East Limited. I think they might be from Hong Kong. And the last one is now a TinyQ, but it's not a Pro, meaning the Pros just have a plastic base and you cannot steer them, so it's more like a regular choro-q. But still, if you don't mind that, the top detail is quite nice. This is like an older style Isuzu, apparently. But what's nice about all these TinyQs is the clear headlights with the chrome light buckets. Although we'll give credit to this choro-q, it has clear headlights as well. It's just part of the whole front cabin is clear. So here's a top-down view. Alright. So, in cartoon form, I'm all about collecting, you know, service vehicles, things I can't collect in true 64. So, we'll continue to do so. There will be another one to come. It's another service vehicle, a different type of construction truck, but on the older N series Isuzu chassis. Alright, so that video will come later. But thanks for watching this one. See ya.